Okay, welcome everybody to January 18th to 2026. Um, as we sit together, may it be with the blessings of the divine that we cultivate peace for ourselves and for others. Through our practice, we are healed and reside with the divine that illuminates each of us. By living peace, we bring peace to the world that surrounds us. Amen. So just start to get present, sense yourself, feel the weight of yourself like on your seat. Taking a deep breath and start to use your ability to imagine, to visualize the first chakra grounding that goes from the base of your spine all the way down to the center of the planet. So in your mind's eye, the first chakra right in front of the tailbone and a root, because the first chakra is also known as the root chakra. So envisioning the root going from the first chakra like a tree root down into the earth and hooking in really strong. And as you inhale, having the intention that whatever's not serving can simply be released on the exhale all the way down the grounding. So this root works as a grounding wire. So it takes out any energy that doesn't serve you, and you use your breath. Deep breath. Exhale with that intention, letting it go. Again, exhale, just letting it flow. And it basically works like gravity, water in a shower. Just pours off just through your kind intention towards yourself. Inhaling, exhaling. And then go ahead and envision the golden sunlight above your head. A big golden sun sparkling full of divine light, and invite it in through the top of your head, filling you up. And you can use your breath to integrate this light into your space. So how many of you have been aware of the walking peace monks? Has anybody been aware of them? There's 19 monks and they're walking over 2,000 miles. I think it might be 2,300 miles. And they're just going from city to city to bring the message of peace and oneness. And they have something like, I don't know how many views, but it's amazing. And it's kind of gone viral on social media, and it's all over the news. So I was watching an aerial video of these monks walking for peace. And in this video, they were just walking in a straight, kind of like one after the other. And there was this quality of being in sync with each other. And their pace was steady. They did not get distracted. They did not wander. They were not hurrying. It was like a purposeful walk. But I also saw how, like the geese when they're flying, they fly in a formation so that it supports all the geese that kind of follow them. And there was a quality of that as I was watching them. And now it's become also very like people are driving hours to go to a town so that they can be there and watch the monks walk in front of them. And they're giving them flowers and they're giving all the monks all this stuff. And I just saw where, because the monks, they have each other, right? There's this brotherhood, purpose, personhood. There's this kind of energy that kind of, I saw it as it gives them a momentum, a momentum. And together, they're stronger than when they're just by themselves, right? There's like a oneness of purpose and tension. And I think that if you even just from where you are right now, you kind of sense into the quality of their walk, or if you see them on a video, you can recognize the presence of living peace. They are living peace. And I just really love that. And so people are making a celebration, mayors are welcoming them, all kinds of brouhaha. And I thought, wow, it's just like real life, isn't it? We are looking to live our peace, but life keeps distracting us. We want to live our truth, but our neighbor is bugging us. Our relative is angry. There's flu. There's things happening. So, living peace, how can we live peace? How can we live our truth? Because that is the truth of us, peace, right? That's where we all begin, with this peace. You look at a newborn baby, total peace. So, what I noticed about the monks, they're getting all this distraction. They respond with kindness. They accept the flowers. People are calling out, saying hello, and they don't always, but you see that they are acknowledging the people around them. But it seemed to me, they did not lose that inner orientation, that there is a core, and it helps that they have their sangha with them, right? Their group, but that they don't lose that orientation of inner peace, and that they have a common purpose. So I feel like their journey, it's a reminder that this kind of peace is possible, that it begins within, right? And it does help to have a sangha or a group that you meditate with, or you have a common goal. And so how can we build this inner resilience? We're not monks, you know, and how can we learn to stay with ourselves in spite of all the distractions of life? I only know one way, and that's to meditate, right? So just take another deep breath. And just talking about the monks, as you sense yourself, just notice where there's inner peace within you. We can get so called out of our space into all the distractions and even into our mind, right? Our body can be quiet, but our mind can be very active. So we're going to sense our bodies because our body lives in the present moment. And one of the ways to cultivate inner peace is to be in the present. So just starting with your right foot, bringing your attention into this space. Breathe into your right foot. And see if you can bring your inner awareness, your inner sensitivity, touching into your toes, the big toe, all the other little toes, sensing the ball of your foot, the arch, and the heel. And moving your attention up the Achilles tendon into your ankle, and up into your calf muscles. And notice your shin in the front of your lower leg. Sliding your attention inside, feeling the bone, then up into your knee. And bringing your breath right into your whole lower leg, your attention, the kneecap in the front, the joint, and then that kind of delicate hollow in the back of your knee. And then following the thigh bone from your knee into your hip. And then from your hip, just sensing deep into the joint. Being aware of the quadricep muscles in the front of your thigh, the hamstrings in the back, all moving deep into the hip. Taking a breath. your right leg. Now moving your attention into your right hand. And just notice if your right hand is touching anything. Can you feel it on your fingertips or your palm? Acknowledge your thumb. Sense right into your thumb. Your index finger. And as you sense into your fingers, notice, are they warm? Are they cold? What are they like? Give your hand a deep breath. Moving your attention across the palm, over the top of your hand, and right into the wrist. Sensing deeply into the spaces here. And then following the line from your wrist to your elbow, the bones, the forearm, your inner arm. And sense now into your upper arm. What's it like there? Your right upper arm. Take a breath here. Sensing into your right shoulder, and gently skimming across, noticing your head and your throat, right into your left shoulder, and see if it's different. Does it feel different than your right shoulder? What's it like in there? See if you can get really close to the joint. And then sliding your attention down the left upper arm, bicep, tricep, right down into the elbow. And giving this part of your body a breath. And then sensing into the left forearm, following the muscles and the bones. Right into your wrist, your left wrist. And then sensing your palm. And the back of your hand. And notice where your fingers are attached. These amazing, complicated joints. The thumb. What's it like in your thumb? Your forefinger. Giving your hand deep breath. All the fingers, the pinky, and now bring your attention right into your left hip. Breathe into this space. And sensing into the bone in your thigh. The muscles in the front. The sits bones in the back. And sense all the way down, following the bones and the muscles right into your knee, your left knee. Sliding right into the joint, the kneecap in the front, a little space behind the kneecap. And then into that hollow behind the knee. And follow the line down over the calf muscles, the shin bone, taking a breath right into your ankle. and sensing your heel and the Achilles, the arch of your foot, sensing right into the ball of your foot, and then into your big toe, and giving this space a breath. And sensing your second toe, the third, the fourth, and right into your pinky. Sensing the top of your foot. Now sense both feet, taking a deep breath. Sensing both of your legs and bringing your attention right into your lower belly, the dentian. Japanese call it the hara. The Sufis call it the koth. This belly space above the pubic bone, below the belly button a couple inches, and a couple of inches in. And just see if you can bring your focus here and your breath. See if you can allow for this dark pool of stillness, velvety, deep, constant, and profound. And we'll meditate here for 10 minutes. Just notice if you floated away. And if so, just take a nice deep breath and just come right back, letting go of what doesn't serve and bringing your focus back on the belly. Just notice where you are right now and bringing your attention into where you are aware of peace. Could be in your belly, could be somewhere else. And as you touch into this inner peace, just notice the quality of it. Allow for any words or images to come to you in this place. The more you get in touch with this space, just the deeper and deeper it will grow, and it will support you in spite of all those distractions. This support is always there. Just need to learn how to turn towards it. And that you do through practice. Practice turning towards it again and again. So, right now, just sensing your hands and feet and envisioning the golden sun above your head. Big, beautiful, sparkling, golden, divine light, and inviting this light to flow freely through your crown, the top of your head, flowing all the way down through your neck, your throat, your torso, just pouring in like the tide, pouring all the way in, all the way down into your pelvic floor, your back and your legs, your arms, filling out your aura, the bubble all the way around you with this light. Deep integrating breath, exhaling. And we'll close with a bow. So much gratitude